This is CNEagles.com, joined by the head coach of the volleyball team, Shannon Mincey. I'm Michael Watchering, and Coach, we're about midway through the season. How would you assess your team so far this year?
We've had a great week in practice, and it was nice to not have a Tuesday game so that we could spend some time weightlifting and conditioning, doing some things that our body needs that when you have a Tuesday night match, it doesn't really allow you the wear and tear. So it was a great week for our team. We've spent a lot of time together on court training and weight training, conditioning, and as well as film study. So thus far, I don't think we've almost completed the first half of the conference. We feel good about where we are. Our team is connecting well. It was great for me to be able to train some of my hitters and do some scenarios that we haven't been able to spend time doing.
Like you said, you're about midway through the season, but I think you're in the stretch of 9 games out of 11 on the road, and you finally get to return home. How nice is it for the team to be in their own beds for this weekend?
I'm not sure if we'll know exactly what to do. It is so nice. And then, unfortunately, we hit the road again and go. I don't think a lot of people understand the aspects of being a student and being an athlete. It's really difficult. There's nights where you get in really late and you spend your entire weekend on the road. Last weekend, I think we spent about 10 hours on a charter bus. So it does allow you the time to study, but it's hard on the students. And our players do a nice job in the classroom. I'm very pleased with who they are on our campus, and it really makes me proud of them in all areas, that they can do so well and travel and still maintain a very healthy balance.
How do you approach it as a coach when they're on the road so often? What do you try to do to keep them sharp, not only on the court but mentally when they're reviewing film and whatnot to get better?
This week has been a mental training session for us, something that we've needed to work on. When a team, when we've lost 2 matches in the 5th set, so I do feel that mental training is necessary. It's about both teams honing in and deciding, okay, who wants this game. And so we've done a lot of mental training on the court, studying our opponents, studying ourselves, and just consistency from me as a coach I think is very important. Continuing to ask about their classes. Our girls are required to turn in grade sheets, so I can keep up with them on a regular basis. Our freshmen are attending study hall, and it's a good balance for us. And we're excited to be home because it does allow us to kind of rest a little bit easy, knowing, okay, we have some tests Friday, but we're not going to miss them. And our Carson-Newman professors are great about working with our athletes.
And then looking forward to this weekend, a big opportunity to jockey for position. 2 teams that are 2-4, just like you. What do you expect from Queens and then Catawba?
Great conference opponents. We've not played Queens before. They're new in our conference. So this is a challenge for our team and for Catawba's team, both to show up Friday night. We hope that we can produce something for our fans. We have great support from the bleachers, and our athletic director has really rallied around our volleyball team, and he's brought in a lot of energy, and that's something that we love about him. And it's nice to play at home, and it's nice for our families, our parents, to travel in and see us and be able to stay here with us.
And then a few players that have really highlighted this team, the upperclassmen so far. Kristen Pickett's been excellent for you. She's really starting to turn it on of late. Lauren Sansorelli seems like she's getting back in the groove. And then also Rachel Harper. Those 3 players have kind of anchored your team so far.
She has. I'm very fortunate. Our 4 upperclassmen, including Emily too, they really have had a focused week, I would say. And I've looked to all 4 of them for leadership in different areas. And they each have different roles that they play for our team. And this week they've had an opportunity to fill in those gaps. And Monday they actually had a captain's practice where they did some things on their own and allowed the underclassmen to follow their lead. I look forward to seeing what they implement and execute this weekend against Catawba and Queens, both matches that we need to be prepared for mentally and physically.
Well, best of luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you.
For head coach Shannon Mincey, I'm Michael Watchering here on CNEagles.com.